situation. You know, I want to shout out the Good Vibe family too.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all.
Hey, y'all really be supporting it, man. They be showing up.
Yeah.
By the thousands.
Yeah, they be
That's only log in to 1.8 thousand. I'm like, they get on 30 seconds.
Shout out to the Good Vibe family, man.
Y'all be riding, they be defending them.
Well, did you tag them in the?
Yeah, now they get tickets up there.
Yeah.
But I'll reshare. I'm gonna share this with you guys, and I'm gonna share this video on my page.
Y'all the ones right there, man.
Good vibe
I'm
family.
saying you can't do it without some support.
Yeah, without the good vibe family. And I always tell the good vibe family, I'd rather have 1,000 faithful people that's participating than 1 million spectating.
Right.
You got 1,000. I can have 1,000 people in my good vibe family can do more than what people have 1 million on their page.
Right.
Won't support.
Because it's still gonna be 1,000 that's active out of the million.
Well, I just see people have 1 million views and they saying that they barely got a car. But I can take 500 people from the good vibe family.
Right.
And they have done more to help my movement than some people with a whole million.
That's true.
Of views. How can and I have 89,000 people, but I have really a few that really get in. Some people are spectators, but I'm just saying the few that really support, they really support.
Yeah.
Like when we got here, did the seminar, Brother Willie, he brought me a suit.
Yeah.
Sized me up because he owned a suit shop, a 2-story suit shop, the Hub up in PA. He came with a suit, said, brother, you ain't gonna, don't get you nothing to wear. Came in, the suit was out of whack and it didn't fit me. He said, I'm gonna take it to you, I'm on the back one. Right there on the spot, he took the left, taking it right there. I left, came back, he had my suit, put it up to me. Then we had the Good Vibe family that came in, some was mopping the floors.
Right.
Like a family reunion, like a real family. They didn't come down here just to spectate.
Yeah.
They came down here to participate.
Yeah.
There you go.
And it was people cleaning bathrooms. I said, no, I come here. Some put gloves on, ready to serve food. And everybody that came down here did that. Can I take somebody in the world?
Right.
Anybody from out of town? Who I go pick up? They went up to Austin and picked up some people and brought them down here, was stranded down. Everybody was just participating. The energy was so good. I've never in my life been in a room with that much energy. It's just nothing but everybody just looking at each other.
That's something.
Everybody was just like, what can I do?
Right.
We talk shit.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't a matter of fakeness. It was just all 100% love.
Right.
It was truly good vibes.
That's all right.
And you know, you're just saying that, man, because you know everybody don't even deserve to get the energy of even grasping your success. Because some people, man, like you said, you know, they be on social media just watching what you're doing just to see you're doing better than them. And how can I bring this person down? Or how can I overcome what they doing so I could be doing better than them? If you're not really there to be supportive, then don't even be on my page.
Correct.
So I get what he's saying when you say that, man, because you know when we trying to move something and you trying to build, man, everybody got to come in with that same mindset. Everybody got to come in with that same vision.
What they don't understand is they still helping the movement too. Cause you still bringing me a little tick on my calendar. You still bringing me another tick on my YouTube. Another viewer. And it's added to your algorithm on your phone. You got to see more of me because you're sitting there watching. It's really counterproductive what you got to do.
I don't stop anything.
Right.
But they don't even understand that.
Nah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So you got a new app dropping this week.
Yeah.
I definitely want to get into that tomorrow. We want to talk about that. Kind of what
most of the Good Vibe family been asked you about it. So guys, they've been you guys been inboxing me. So officially tomorrow it should drop. My team just sent me a message said right now it takes 24 to 48 hours for Play Store to approve, but it's already been finished. So tomorrow,
that's going to be on Google and Apple or Android?
Play Store first. Okay. Google Play Store, and then it takes 3 weeks for Apple.
I'm gonna be behind.
Yeah, it's gonna be Apple.
So Play Store, I mean that's access though. That's pretty good access for anybody. Right?
Yeah, it's gonna be
that's like the first.
Yeah. So it should be on Apple. So it's the first of its kind.
Right.
What it is you have standard identifiers. You can identify all kinds of different stuff, and even plants that will tell you how to treat the leaves and the dirt. But there's never ever been any kind of technology. First of all, because most people don't know that everything in the world has vitamins. That was the key.
Every plant.
every plant, every tree, every root,
on earth,
every mushroom, everything has vitamins and minerals. The government hadn't even figured that out.
Wow.
Because if they would have, then you wouldn't have a hospital. So I discovered studying molecular structures and pico levels. Pico is atomic level. You got atomic, subatomic, elementary particles, which is quark, gluon, platinum. On the pico level and elementary particle level, I discovered that everything is made of everything.
Right.
The foundation for every particle, every atom is only three things: proton, neutron, and electron.
Right.
So with that being said,
hey boy, you know something over there.
So first,
let me hang around talking.
Hey, that's that 666. People try to say it's bad, but it really ain't.
Yeah.
You know.
6666.
Yeah, because then you got the 6 for the proton, 6 for the neutron, 6 for the electron.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all teaching me something I never heard.
Well, again, and I hate, especially in private when you have certain things you want to discuss in private.
Right.
But I don't totally agree with that.
Okay. Give me I need a different perspective.
But I like facts over feelings. Everything's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah.
So I'm saying sometimes it ain't good place for everything. But I can't say that because I've educated people about that.
Right.
So I can't sit here and agree with that when it's not 100% factual.
Right.
But
so you're saying this can take a picture of any plant outside and tell you what health benefits it has for your body.
Correct. So in other words, it makes, you know how you got a natural grocery store?
Right.
This makes nature your grocery store.
Yeah.
Right.
So what it does is it has a barcode scanner, like at a grocery store.
Yeah.
You walk up to any tree, scan it, they tell you this heals the cancer, disease, Also today I just added species. So not only now it will tell you the medical benefits of every plant, herb, but it will tell you if it's good for you or bad for you. If it's bad, it will say this may not be your cup of tea. It'll tell you the funny jokes.
Okay.
So if it's not good, the app will tell you that too. But not only will it tell you what's good for you, the healing benefits and the property today, yesterday I just added species. So most people never know there's 133 different types of turmeric, 1,600 gingers, most herbs in the world. So we'll consolidate this knowledge so we can start educating our people to really stop regurgitating outdated information. So if we got turmeric now, we can scan it. This is an African species. This is a black turmeric. It has this benefit because there's 133. So now it makes nature your grocery store.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you guys, I was telling y'all earlier that I wasn't gonna tell you an additional thing, but I'm gonna do it on here. I'm gonna tell you guys.
I'm talking about here on Tapp'd In.
I'm gonna let you get tapped in, good vibe family, on the two things that I said I wasn't gonna talk about, but I'm gonna tell you first here it is, what it is. So one of the additional things that we'll be adding to the app is an eye scanner. So you will be able to get the app, your retina scans your eyes and tell whether you're sick or not with your kidneys, your lungs, your heart, everything. It'll scan your eyes and be able to tell you what's going on in your body. Other thing is, I'm adding a fingerprint identifier for your DNA and also your blood pressure. So you can unclock your phone with your fingers. You're able to put your fingers on the screen and tell us what your heart rate is, your blood pressure, everything.
That's mine.
So those are additional things that I'm adding on to that. I wasn't going to disclose, but that and a few other things that we added to the app that I'm not going to. The one other thing I'm adding there is there's never been a social media platform that's dedicated to herbs. So this will be the very first, like equivalent to Facebook. So you can create your profile and get around other herb nerds just like you. Share your pictures, go live, be friends with people on there.
Create a whole community.
It's gonna be a whole social media of herb nerds.
That's amazing.
And people that ain't nerds, they want to be nerds and just want to learn from nerds. So
there's something for everybody to take from
discover something and I'll be able to tell you, hey, I discovered this.
Correct.
I discovered that.
Correct.
And now y'all helping each other build it.
Yes. How did you use that? What did you mix with it to make it work? So you be able, how did you make it more effective? What was your formulation? How did you do it? So we'll be able to network with nerds around the world.
That's what I wanted to ask you. So let's say I go outside, take a picture of that tree right there.
Okay.
Let's say it fixes eczema. I have eczema. is it gonna tell me what to do, like rub it on your skin or mix it with aloe? You know what I mean?
So this is what I also incorporated. You purchase the app. It has the scanning. You take the benefits. I also incorporated my own artificial intelligence.
Okay.
So it's called Good Vibes GPT. It's Happy. The name of my artificial intelligence called is Happy.
Okay.
His name is Happy.
Yeah.
So when you go to Happy,
That's love.
you go to my artificial intelligence Happy and say, hey, I found this rosemary. What is the best way to formulate it? And what? Matter of fact, give me 20 different formulas.
Right.
Matter of fact, what is good for eyes?
Wow.
How do I make it into a formula? What is the nutrition? How many vitamins in there? Anything you ask, it's not going to go get Google stuff or stuff that somebody wrote. It's actually going to use artificial intelligence to consolidate the information and give you your answer based off of raw, uncut information.
What type of turnaround time are we talking about from the time I scan it or ask it that question? Do it take it like 10 minutes?
Right there on the spot. Right now it's not on a major server, but as soon as you scan, like right now, and also additional things that the AI has on my app, because people get the GPT, this artificial intelligence, and you pay to do different stuff, you're not going to have to pay for it on here. It's free.
Right.
You get the app, you pay for this.
That's already included.
It's included. You get Happy for free.
Yeah.
So being, not only we're Happy, I shouldn't be going into this, but Happy is going to open up investment opportunities for us, educational things for us, besides the herb, because we're going to have to up our game with the artificial intelligence.
Right.
So what I've incorporated is just total free AI. So you'll be able to go on, you can write a book in 1 day, in 2 minutes about you. It'll write your contract in 2 seconds.
That's big.
It will draft up your
big.
It will draft up your business proposal in 2 seconds. It will do your homework, your school essay.
Hey, don't say that too loud.
See, I kind of toned it down a little bit. So it will write a movie script for you. Like yesterday, my friend, he's a celebrity, a big celebrity out of Texas. And I told him, I said, it will write a book about you. He said, what? I said, give me a second. I said, write a book about them. And I wrote a whole book and I texted to him and said, man, chapter, this talking about really, it went and got information on his life for real.
It'll be accurate.
It's accurate.
So he said, he said, watch this. You work at R&B barbershop, this, that. Boom, it was like
It go get factual
20
information.
seconds. But it was me though.
Yeah, it will go get factual information from your profiles and everything. Go lightning fast.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it make up.
He didn't have to give it a lot of info.
No.
Right.
And then it will make you a fictional story too. It make it funny.
Yeah.
See, and make the story funny. It'll make it funny.
Right.
Make it sound like Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
All right. It did like that. But I told the app, I said,
Man, you changing the game for real.
so I told the Good Vibe Happy app, I said, explain genetics, but in the voice of Kevin Hart. He said, all right. And I'm DNA, and so I tell him like Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
I said, explain DNA like you was Shakespeare. He said, thou art.
Hey man, this is crazy.
And then I told the app, I said, explain DNA genetic transcription like you're talking to a 3-year-old. He said, just imagine you and your friends are walking down and she started telling her story.
Right. So, man, that's dope, man.
I need a minute to just take it in.
Yeah. So
I'm trying to soak that in right now.
So-
Just think about it like this, like when you do a book, right? And when you put a book together, like you said, it can do a book on you.
yeah.
Your artificial intelligence, that could be the one to, your artificial intelligence can be the one to like do your, you know how you read the book out to people, whatever you hear your audio book, it could be programmed into that.
Correct.
Whatever voice you want.
Whatever voice you want to put to do the audio book.
Correct.
That is like,
Correct.
boom.
And it can strategize.
English accent.
And it can strategize for you too.
Yeah.
Like I told it, I said, I was just messing with it. I said, make me 15 rosemary smoothies and make them have funny names.
Wow.
We call it Smoothie Shack, so smooth. It come up with really funny names.
Right.
Really funny names.
Wow.
So most people, unfortunately, not going to have to use natural intelligence. They'll be able to use artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
But I prefer to consolidate and use my natural and consolidate with artificial, because you never want to stop using your own mind.
Right.
So it's a tool, like a hammer or a nail. It won't build a house. But you have to use your skills to do it.
Right.
Somebody had me, with the artificial intelligence, write a book for me. Can I patent it? Yes, the artificial intelligence is no more than a hammer and a nail.
Yeah.
You're telling it what to do.
Yeah.
That's your intellectual property.
Yeah.
When I mention your name in there, do this, that's your creation. It's just take and consolidate it, present it to you. Nerd.
Worldwide.
Yeah. And China just wrote a story on it.
Let's believe it.
Yeah, he was telling me, it's like, what'd you say, 140, 340?
304 publications.
Yeah.
We released it out, it was coming out, and it's up to the journalists to print the story or add it to the. We had 304 journalists to add it to the publication. Even the FDA, one of the FDA sites had it on there.
Right about his creation.
You know what I'm saying? So that just goes to show, man, that, you know, when God puts something in you, man,
Yeah.
and if you know it's solid, you're going to know when it is.
Yeah. Undeniable. Nobody can deny it.
You gotta move on it. You gotta move.
It's like, I don't even know if you valued enough for people knowing that you are this accessible
That's
right
what I'm
here.
saying, man.
Usually,
Like,
I have other friends that have done other things, not comparable to what you're doing, but success-wise,
Yeah.
and they're no longer reachable.
Right.
You know, they get famous, and then they move to LA.
Right.
And now you can't call them no more.
Right.
You can still call and text Tony.
Yeah.
You can pull up.
Yeah.
right.
You know what I mean? So I think they don't know the value of having you right here, still accessible.
A lot of people call me like matter of state. Like a gentleman a couple days ago, he called me and like, what? I didn't think he gonna answer the phone.
Yeah, I didn't have my message ready for you because I didn't think
he told me that he did tell me the other day. The gentleman that I helped with, you know, other issues.
Yeah.
Him and his wife, and that's what he said to me. I didn't, because I didn't look at it that way. But
I think about it all the time.
yeah, I didn't look at it that way.
Yeah, that's great.
That's how most people do. There's celebrities from my hometown, you know, that I know or went to school with. My partner I was telling you about, and it's like I almost expect them to start acting different. So when they don't answer or call or text, I'm like, hey, I mean, he get into that level.
Move away and
I don't even take it personally, but every time I call Tony, he's been there every time.
And stayed. Tony could have been.
He could have been gone to live anywhere. He could be in Africa right now.
Right now.
You know what I mean? I called Tony and asked him, I said, hey, my parents got some health issues. He said, tell him come by the house. I come over there and break it down to him party style. Tony pulled up to my house and sat at my kitchen table for 3 hours and talked to my parents about how to, you know, go through their health.
I have to do it that way, man, because I feel that everybody feels as important as me.
Yeah.
So if you treat people like you treat yourself, then you value people. Like I really feel like I said, some people be amazed by certain stuff. I'm amazed by YouTube, and they be like, and the stuff that the healing stuff. I'm just as flabbergasted as a lit person. You gotta stay humble.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing would be is have things and don't let things have you.
That's one of the biggest things that I commend about you, man. Tony stood the same dude from, I don't know where he was financially when I met him, but I know where he at now. I remember when he was sitting outside. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't have, when we met.
Okay. So, and he still, like he said, on and off camera, he's still been the same dude. We ain't never did the podcast and cut that off, and then he get back on some snooty.
No, real humble, be real humble, man. That's what I like about him.
Even my spouse.
Yeah.
When we first met, I don't know, like sometimes people think that you don't, because I don't use profanity, not that I'm better than anybody else. Sometimes people expect for you to be behind closed doors another way. She's like, well, you can cuss right here, but you don't cuss. I'm like, no, I don't cuss.
Yeah.
So you really don't cuss? I'm like,
you really don't.
What I'm saying, because you meet a woman and behind closed doors, expect you just kick your shoes off and start farting and drinking beer, cussing around the house. And she was like, you really don't do that?
Really like this?
I'm like, I just don't do it. And it's just a lot of things that way. And then she had to learn to like, dang. And then first everybody kind of called it strict. All the kids, man, you strict. But no, I want you to be better.
It ain't hurting nothing taking that away. You know what I mean? It becomes such a normal thing because we hear it and use it, but you don't have to use it.
Look, and using profane is just self-distance where you be able to articulate and communicate effectively without having to use words that they've given us to, you know,
They language,
Yeah.
And I've been working on that too.
Yeah.
I've been working on that. I've been working on that. Sometimes I throw a cuss word, you know me, I throw a cuss word.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
But you know, and that was the only reason I always thought that, which I think that was a poison, coming from a poison perspective as well. Was like, oh man, that's self-expression.
Yeah.
At the same time, like you can express yourself in a way that's more intelligent.
Correct.
So you know, I'm working on it, man.
See,
because someone's automatic. You hit your foot, go off.
You gonna grow.
Yeah.
The one person have a determination to grow, you're gonna grow.
Right.
I mean, it's just fact. Whatever the wheel, it's gonna make a way.
Right.
Without any doubt.
So, what type of price point we looking at for the app? Is it $200-300 a month?
No. The app got variation of prices that we're working on.
Okay.
$8, I think you get like 20-30 scans. You can go around and have that artificial intelligence. $30 is unlimited, everything. And yearly, you can pay for a yearly. Just wanted to make it affordable.
Yeah.
Because again, it has artificial intelligence, other things. I'm constantly be updated with new updates. With the eye scanners, the fingerprint, there's other things. I'm going to incorporate video games, augmented games, where you can walk around and play games on trees and stuff. There's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be incorporated into this for children and adults.
It's so crazy. That's a crazy price point for an app that does.
Well, first of its kind.
Yeah, it's like $1 trillion idea in my mind.
It is.
From the talks that we've had.
It is.
And for you to say, between $8 and $40.
Yeah.
That's dope because now it's giving more of the world access to it.
Right.
And also, like when you say you get up, like say you do $8, you get like 8 little scans.
30 scans.
So many scans. So with that, like, is that like just you get that many scans just for that month?
Yeah. Or you can add more.
Okay.
See, what I'm doing is, I just made a video today. What I'm doing is, when people in the biblical days and in the European days started reading books and understanding secret knowledge, what did they do to the books?
Right.
What did they do to the books? They would take them in the middle of the city and do what?
Burn them.
So I'm bringing the burnt books back.
Yeah.
I'm reviving all that stuff that was written in them books.
Right.
All this stuff, the trees, all the ancient, the Indians that wrote down. Once everybody found out about it, they burned the knowledge. So I'm bringing the book back.
What's that movie with Denzel Washington when he was carrying the Bible?
Yeah.
Book of Eli.
The book of Eli. I'm bringing the book of life back.
Yeah.
Because these trees will give you life, and in my book, I'm bringing you life. Say, we're the book of life, but I'm really bringing you a book that's going to give you life. All the books they burnt, even ancestors that was vessels, because we're books. That's why they call it's another chapter of my life.
Yeah.
The tablet of your heart.
Yeah.
Things
the
like
tablet
that.
of your heart. Your chapters and verses.
Right.
Some of us universe, but others multi and omniverses. 3-page books. I mean, three chapter books.
My boy says that he always says like your DNA is the book. That's where all the information is kept.
Correct.
He's like, I can go and read your whole family story just by taking a sample.
That's why it's called genetics.
Yeah.
The book of Genesis. The book of Genesis is generations in genetics. That's what the book of Genesis is. And so that is correct. So what I'm doing is getting burnt books and reviving them. I'm reviving and I'm making them rise from the ashes. Because that's a lot of burnt, like they put it in books and they burnt all the books that we had access to, and they put it in one big book and put it in the Catholic Church in a locked vault. And nobody had access to all the understanding of all of nature. But now this actually gives knowledge back, power to the people. It's giving the power back to the people. For instance, I believe that even in Canada, these trees that are burning. Now I introduced this in April. The fire started around by April. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I'm just saying, these people in high places, you threaten when people ain't gonna have to come to the hospital, what? You tell them about trees, burn the trees. Like they burnt the books.
Yeah.
You threatened by the books, burn the books.
Yeah.
He told them that all the trees got to burn the trees. Yeah. Because around about April, mid-April is when the fire started. And all of those fires, according to research, started everywhere at the same time. Like some kind of space technology from using magnetic radiation with light coming through and just start fires. So they got magnetic frequencies you can shine light through.
Yeah.
Anyway, the fire started in the same place. And you never know. And some people feel it's far-fetched. Well, how can you connect that to that with you and this and that? You'll be surprised how many people that they watch Sadie, they watch, even he Sadie's a little guy, but Dr. Sadie was a great guy. He said, just because he was a little person, don't mean he can pack a big punch.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know, I haven't studied it like you have, but for me being on the outside looking in, he was the one that was kind of the catalyst.
He was the
to start all of this.
Yeah, he was the foundation.
You would agree with that?
Yeah, he's the grandfather.
Okay, I didn't know if there was somebody before him. No, that's the first time I heard of.
Sadie, Dr. Sadie is the grandfather. He's the foundation. He came and laid the foundation for this generation.
Right.
And there was others in the Egyptian era, almost time, but I'm talking about in this era, Dr. Sadie laid the foundation. The only problem with Dr. Sadie later, see, when you build a house, you gotta lay the foundation first. You gotta put the concrete down. The only problem with this is that Dr. Sadie laid the foundation and nobody was building the house.
Right.
Yeah.
Still talking about sea moss, still talking about elderberry, same stuff. He's like, when somebody gonna take it up?
Yeah, build the second floor. First
Build a floor,
Right.
build a wall, put the walls on it.
Yeah.
He's still talking about sea moss and he's gone 30, 40 years.
Right.
If you as a parent start a business, no technology in the business,
Right.
but you pass that business to your son, do you expect your son to run that business like a dinosaur still because you didn't have no technology? Or take what you giving him, son, I'm giving it to you.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to come back 10 years now and look at my business and it still got the old rusty dial-up computer on it.
Yeah.
You know, you want your child to do better. Dr. Sadie, when he passed this information on to our people, he wanted to come back and say, dang, they got a 3-story house.
Yeah.
Not still regurgitating the same
Right.
outdated information he been talking about. You talk to the average person, they're gonna say, yeah, there's sea moss jail, sea moss this, and Irish sea moss, 15 years of sea moss, dandelion, this and that. 30, 40 years, we stuck in a time loop trap.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Man, you found that in 86. It's 2020.
We're in a time loop.
Yeah.
Dandelion. Wake up. And something else. You got breaking this stuff.
Yeah, I feel like we get like one new thing each year.
We get every
When COVID came out, we got black elderberry.
Yeah.
Then the next year was the sea moss.
Yeah.
You said they just give us like one more thing.
pacifier.
Go crazy.
A pacifier.
Yeah.
That's why we need
Shut up.
people that's really in tune with it, like homeopathic, like Dr. T. You got other ones out there that just go on too.
You got
He got some. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their keys.
Everybody got their lane.
Their lane. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like we need that because it's gonna be so much getting thrown out there that they don't want us to know. So what would we do if it wasn't for people opening their doors for us to see?
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? We need that.
So are you aware of your peers, the other ones that do kind of what you do at your level? Do y'all get together?
I have never, like I've kind of stayed in my lane because not that I'm studying other people, but sometimes when you connect it to the Most High, you really consolidate the raw ingredients, not looking at other people's recipes, then you come up with the best results.
Yeah.
Right.
Me cooking a cake, taking raw ingredients, and then building it from scratch, from the Most High giving me, leading me and guiding me, rather than go look at somebody else's cake and say, I'm gonna make one similar to that and get that better.
Yeah.
It comes out better to just meditate, get raw pieces of a puzzle, and build it a foundation, a house based on nobody else's blueprint, just straight creation. Because you either, like some people are only, and I'm not disrespecting no one, but some people are only left-brained people. They only recognize patterns. They call it pattern recognition. And like my app, it recognizes patterns. See, some people can only recognize the pattern that somebody else did and just try to add on to it. That's a person like can duplicate. You got innovators, and you got innovators and you got duplicators.
Yeah.
Innovators don't have to look at nobody else's page, they just create from out of, like the person who created the airplane, he didn't have to let nobody else's to spark that idea in his head. Came straight from the Most High.
Right.
So I'm just saying, some people get their sparks. Like the first person to make the TV, he didn't got to go look at somebody else and ignite the idea. You know?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I have a lot of people say, man, you sparked the idea. Some people get their spark directly from the spark maker.
Yeah.
from the
So
source.
can we expect to see a Good Vibes school coming with the new wave? Since you're the Dr. Sabi of our area,
Yeah.
So you know the kids that's coming up, or do they got to?
I believe that Tony is doing a great job.
Okay.
Tony Johnson, I think he's doing a great job. If I can get in where I fit in and help and do my part, everybody can't wear every hat.
That's true.
Sometimes you gotta stay in your lane.
Yeah.
And then, like, if he run out of gas, I can go and pull over and get him drop him a can of gas. You know, we can help each other. But I don't have to be in the same vehicle that he's in.
Okay.
And so I gotta stay like, that's not, right now it's not in the plan, but I would, Tony, he got, what's the school?
House of Resources.
House of Resources.
CEO.
Y'all go on Facebook and check out the House of Resources.
Like Tony is doing his thing.
Tony Johnson.
Yeah. If somebody, it's just like, we out in a jungle, and your job is to pick bananas, mine pick oranges, his pick coconuts. Like, I can trust you that you're gonna pick bananas. I ain't gotta go, he ain't move fast enough, man. Come on, man, I ain't gotta move fast enough.
Yeah.
You know, if you say, Tony, hey, can you come over and help me with these bananas? I'm getting a tie. Then I can help you if you need it, but that ain't my lane.
Yeah.
I'm still over here picking.
That's how I move. People